Do you low-key hate the new year? Do New Year's resolutions just feel like an exercise in shame and disappointment? Did you give up on New Year's resolutions a long time ago? Yeah, that was definitely me too, and then I fell in love with the new year. Hi, my name is Megan, and welcome to Neurodivergent Magic, the YouTube channel for neurodivergent content coming to you every Tuesday. Today we're going to talk all about the new year and how it cannot suck. Yes, it's absolutely true that New Year's resolutions can be an exercise in shame and disappointment, and they often are because of the way they are taught to us. But it doesn't have to be this way. A few years ago, I was at a low point when it comes to New Year's resolutions. I genuinely thought they were stupid, a complete waste of time, and if I'm being quite honest, I was cynical enough to say that they were completely made up by the wellness industry to try to make money off of our insecurities. And don't get me wrong, that definitely exists out there, so keep your eyes open for that. But I'm telling you, it really doesn't have to be this way. You want to know what the big difference is? The difference is embracing your neurodivergent brain and how it works and setting goals based on that rather than on some arbitrary measurements you feel like you have to meet. First things first, you have to identify why your New Year's resolutions have failed in the past. Do you simply forget about them after a week or two? Do you go too big, too fast, and run out of steam? Are you setting bad goals to begin with? Identify what's gone wrong in the past, and that will help you avoid those same problems in the future. You might be saying, okay, Megan, I know why New Year's resolutions don't work for me. I just don't have any solutions. And that's where I come in. Here's how I set my New Year's resolutions as a neurodivergent person. Number one, I set goals that make me happy. I don't set goals based on shame anymore. I don't set goals based on what I think I should be setting goals on. Instead, I set goals that I actually actively want to achieve. Goals that there's no way I'm going to forget about because I want them so badly. For example, one of my New Year's resolutions last year was to laugh until I cry with my husband at least 10 times. That's such a joyful goal to set. That is a resolution that I know I can consistently work toward because I care about it and it makes me happy. Don't set the goals that you think other people are setting or the goals that you think others want you to set. Set the goals that'll actually improve your life. Number two, build a support system. Ask for help where you need it. If you hate people checking in on you, being like, how's that goal going? Have you done this yet? If all that does is increase your shame, make sure you avoid that type of support system. Instead, tell people how they can support you in ways that will actually help you. For example, maybe ask a family member to body double with you. So body doubling is basically just when someone else exists in the same room as you while you're doing the thing. And their existence, their presence in the room seems to just give you that boost of motivation that you need. I don't know all the science behind why body doubling works. All I know is that it can be very helpful. Maybe you can have a text chain with a couple of friends where you agree to text them every time you work on whatever your resolution is. They don't have to text you encouraging you to do the thing if that's going to make you not want to do the thing, which is very common for neurodivergent folks. We're very content to do whatever it is that we're working on until someone tells us to do it, and then we can't do it anymore. If that's the case for you, then make sure you tell people specifically, please do not check on me. Instead, do these things and give them specific tasks they can do to support you. And number three, learn to forgive yourself when you mess up. These goals are not goals to save the world. These are goals to improve your life. And while that's incredibly important, your life will not crumble around you if you don't meet these goals. But if you shame yourself and beat yourself up for not achieving your goals, that's when your life does start to crumble. If you want help figuring all this out, if you want someone to just sit down with you, hash it out, make a game plan, then go to the description, find my email, and send me an email, and I will set you up with one of my VIP days. So VIP days are basically an intensive day where you and I work on coaching calls to get something figured out, whether that's your executive dysfunction or your New Year's resolutions, whatever it is that you want to work on, you want to get it done in one day, send me an email. Let's make that happen. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.